Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Looks difficult, very easy. If you'll take a screenshot of that right there, that's all you need. We're going to just move this out of the way, and I'm going to make this. I'm going to make an ellipse, and then Control D and make a duplicate, and make another one just a little bit smaller. But then I'm going to group them together, Control G. Now, we could figure it out mathematically by the time we did it. So this one needs to be on the edge of that one. So if you'll start moving it with this four-sided cross and then hold down the control button, it'll be perpendicular. Control G to group those together, Control D to duplicate. Holding down the four-sided cross, you get that right there. I'm going to go ahead and start in the center of the page, so I'm going to group it and hit P. Then I'm going to take another ellipse that's going to be our starting and stopping point for our graphic, and I'm going to hit P. And I almost hit it perfectly. I think you want it right here. You know what? I'm one off. I'm off on two of these. So let's just ungroup this for a second because that's going to matter. Let's go up to Object, Group, and Ungroup. And let's get this one. Got to ungroup it. And we might as well just delete. This one should still be a group. So I want it right there on the edge. So I'm just going to delete these two. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate. And move that down. It should snap right to it. Now I'm going to go ahead and group them, and then I'm going to hit P to put it in the center of the page. I already am. Now I'm going to take that other ellipse and hit P, and I think I hit it dead on that time. You want it kind of, man, it's a little bit too big. So I'm going to hold down the Shift key. I want it kind of like right in the apex of that joint. Now what's good about this, you only have to do one color, Control G to group it. And I'm going to take the Smart Fill tool and I'm going to fill in that, and that's really, doesn't look right, but I think that's it. Whoop. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, and rotate it 90 degrees. Well, alternate C to have it rotate 90 degrees around the circle. And see what you got? And then Control D, Control D. Now, each one of those pieces is behind the other one. So we kind of prove that. We're going to left click, right click, and look. I mean, this piece is short. Now there is we might as well take care of that right now. I'm going to nudge this out of the way one time. Well, let's make our nudge factor like 5. Nudge this out of the way twice. And take away that line. Get rid of these pieces. And then nudge this back twice. Control D, alternate C, 90 degrees. And see, that way we won't have any extra line. Now, group this together, Control G, Control D to duplicate it, and rotate it 45 degrees. So now we have that. And if you look at this, we need very little of this to work. We need this triangular piece. I'm going to use a different color this time because then I'm going to show you how you could very easily change all the color. So we need that piece. Now let me make sure I group this together because that way I can get rid of all of it. Control G, Smart Fill tool, that piece, that piece, that piece, and that piece. Now, if you'll go ahead and weld this together, well, you know, I didn't want to do that. Well, I wanted to have this piece separately, and I still got it. So now I'm going to use the interactive fill tool on that one piece. I'm going to get the interactive fill tool. I'm going to go upwardly, and I'm going to put a little dark in there. That may be too much. Now I'm going to grab this one, put a little dark. Okay, I haven't welded it together yet. You can see the difference. So let's move this out of the way. And because those are other a group, I can't mess them up. So let's just take now the interactive fill tool, sweep down, and put a little darkness in that. That's what's going to be going underneath our part. Now, move that back, and we can actually, because we're working the center of the page, we can nudge that out of the way. Control G to group, Control E to duplicate, Alternate C to have it rotate from the center, 45 degrees. And we're already done, but you could change the colors. So we're going to make one of them just, so I'm going to, probably the easiest thing to do would go to Effect, Object and Group and ungroup it all. And then we can change color. So we're going to make half of them orange and half of them blue, just for grins. So if you select that one, and really we only have to do one now that I think about it, and get the interactive fill tool, and we're going to make this blue. And then we're going to grab that and make this blue. Now I'm going to set my nudge factor like on 10, and I'm going to nudge this out of the way and that out of the way. And I'm going to hit Control G to group it. And I'm going to get rid of every other piece. Now I can put this back, Control D to duplicate it, Alternate C, have it rotate 90 degrees. And look at that. And you could make, it doesn't make any sense to make all 4 points a different color because it's like a twisted ribbon. I kind of like them both, but that really stands out. Pretty easy. Looks, difficult, but it's not. So if you'll take a screenshot, if you ever want to draw that, and there's your, want that at the apex. Doesn't matter what size the circles are. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.